What's up, guys? Of course, welcome to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle with your of course, the Skyrander. And today I'm guest narrating for Xenon, of course, because he has some PC difficulties, and due to that, I asked him if he wanted to make me some content while he's figured that out, and he said yes, so here I am. And yes, hopefully my channel will be linked down below, and I think most of you guys actually know who I am, even if not, check me out. And today I have a new game for you guys with a team that I've been very comfortable with. I have 22 wins with this one and only 2 losses, and I tend to lose to Mammoth and Acelf, so this team preview did really not help at all. And I'm going against a guy named Stardasher, who's a very powerful trainer, and he has Houndoom, Mamoswine, Gligar, Azelf, Vaporeon, and Cobalion. I myself is using Machamp, Hydreigon, Aerodactyl, Empoleon, Rotom-C, and Toxicroak. Now, my Machamp is choice banded, and it's actually speed invested enough to outspeed Vaporeons because they are roaming and free in UU. So I need something to pack enough punch to kill them, and he sure as hell kill things. He is very good. I am super proud of that Pokemon. And other than that, I have to leave with Machamp. It's my best matchup really, because nothing in this team can kill him. If he leaves with an Acelf, then I get a major chance here to go for a knockoff. And that was generally my whole idea. Like, I need to figure it out once we go, but Machamp was just my only good idea I had, and Gligar is gonna be an issue because, well, let's face it, it's a Gligar, it's super defensive. So okay, with all this, my guys, let's go. So yeah, I'm extremely lucky in the get-go because he's gonna start with the Justice, which is the Cobalion, and there is no way he's gonna stop my Gyarados. There's just no way. So he's just gonna escape, and Gligar is the thing to go for. I did not gonna go for knockoff in case he stayed in, and of course he has a Justify boost. That would just be all kinds of help for me, and a generally bad idea, so I decided to actually roll with the punches and punch with the dynamic punch. So I'm gonna bring Belmog here, which of course is my Hydreigon, which of course is a Life Orb set with Roost. Now he's just gonna go for a U-turn, score a crit here, which is real unfortunate. He did pretty good switch out after all. I would really hope that I stayed in for another dynamic punch. So he's gonna bring the Ice Age, and really I have very few things to actually switch into this. I could go for Rotom, but I really get my Rotom. I really want to get it freely because I am actually timid defensive, just to be able to outspeed Mamoswine and pull off Will-O-Wisp. Now he will see that one coming, and so did I. So I just go for Volt Switch because he has Flash Fire on, of course, the Houndoom. So a bit risky actually, but it actually paid off. Now he doesn't do a whole lot of damage, obviously, and I can at least force him up since my Gridlish, my Mega Aerodactyl, can outspeed everything on his team. I don't necessarily need to worry about anything here. And he's gonna go to Scorpio, which of course being the Gligar. No issue for me whatsoever, because no matter how we want to pull it, I know that I can basically set up. Now I do decide to go for Stone Edge, landing it, and it doesn't really do anything there. It shouldn't do anything. But I don't necessarily see him being able to hurt me a lot. So I'm just going to go for Hone Claw and basically try to set up. I know it sounds very risky, and I'll say to some fashion it actually is. But at the same time, there is not a whole lot of options he can do. He has to sack something to actually take this thing down. And the only Pokemon I can see him having is of course the Mamoswine, which I have enough defensive investment in to actually not be taken out by Ice Shard with Life Orb, and I decided to actually bring that defensive investment because this was such an issue. So now I have 84 in defense, and I pay with my speed, but what speed do I need to care about when I outspeed old tier upside of Mega Sceptile? And there's Mamoswine gone. Now I needed to confirm here that this was a Scarfed Azelf, and yes, it is. God damn it. So I lose my Mega Aerodactyl there, and that was really bad. But at the same time, I can at least here actually force him out with a potential Sucker Punch. But he's just gonna bring Gligar, and yeah, I don't know why I went for Sword Stance there, honestly. Gligar is hard walling my poor Toxicroak. So I'm just gonna go for Ghost Ball, which is of course the Rotom. He's gonna go for EQ, that's the safest bet. And this one I'm going for a Willow, but I miss it. And I can't believe I missed that. That was awful. That would really been helpful, because Gligar is such a tough poke to deal with, at least here. So he's gonna bring the Houndoom, and I decided here, and this is actually not the best play, honestly. I was hoping the Thunderbolt wasn't enough area where I could take him out instead of go for a Volt Switch. that's fine and all. It actually is. The issue is here that since Thunderbolt is not able to take him out, I am actually in a spot where, well, this is not gonna go well. This is definitely, I had better options. I definitely had better options. So now I'm forced to hard switch out, hoping that he goes for another round of Dark Bolt really, and pretty much forcing my Toxicroak to take some damage, which is something I really don't want to do. Now it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it still sucks, and luckily Sucker Punch is enough here to kill him. But like I said, he still has a Gligar. Like, that issue is still not going away, and in conjunction with, of course, Cobalion, this is not going to be an easy task to pull off. Now I do decide here to predict his potential Iron Head, so at least Rotom takes it well due to that being a resisted hit and all. But here was where things got a bit interesting. I did not foresee a SWAT stance. I did not see that one coming. I was hoping for a close combat. I was hoping to take that and then Volt Switch. Now things get scary, because now I'm forced to go for Gaius, with of course choice Banded Machamp, and I must take this close combat. I know he's not gonna kill me, but it sure as hell for a while looked like it, and of course I'm able to take him out with his Dynamic Punch. Now the thing is here, he's just gonna bring Azelf, and it's all gonna be fine and dandy, because I can't do anything about it. I have to accept that the Azelf exists, but I can't sack my Machamp, because Machamp is the only thing really taking out that Vaporeon. So I'm hoping for a Psyshock, and hoping, really hoping that it doesn't overpredict, and Psyshock will do just about nope on me. And yeah, since I know it's Scarfed, I know he is forced to switch out, and I should have switched out myself since he has the Vaporeon. I thought it was smarter by going for Nice Beam, but as you guys will see, no. But the thing is here, he's a Skull Toxic set Vaporeon, which means pretty much the same thing, which is that we can't really hurt each other. He can go for a Skull Burn, but at the same time he can't go for Skulls too many times, because I still have a Dry Skin on my Toxicroak. So I decided to go for an Ice Beam just for the hell of it, and then hoping that that will taunt him enough to go for a Scald, because I really wanted to get some HP back on my Toxicroak and then figure out things from there, basically. And that is what I do. Now he will go for a Scald, of course. I don't blame the person or Stardasher for doing so. I mean, really, I would have done the same play. We are completely blocked here. I can do the major plays, but I need him to actually overpredict a few times so I can actually get momentum out of that. So I do predict him switching out to the Scorpio, and yeah, from here on out I am basically just going to go for that Will-O-Wisp. I need anything that he gets in here to get some residual damage. He has recovery on that Pokemon, which is really bad. I was hoping that Azelf was the one coming in, because if I can get that thing burned, I can actually eventually kill it. Now that is not what that's happening, and of course it's gonna bring a Sailfish here, and not that one that I was hoping for, which actually were his Vaporeon. So he's going for Psyshock. I'm definitely gonna take that, no issue. Or actually, it's close to killing me, but at least I get the Volt Switch off, which is kinda nice. But like I said, I really want to sack my Rotom against his Vaporeon. So anyway, I'm gonna bring Cramwell, and yeah, like I said, there's really nothing I can do. I decided to go for Rocks here, which probably was bad. Had I gone for Skull, I would actually have probably killed this thing. So I don't know why I went for Rocks. That was definitely bad. And of course now he sees a chance of switching out, but it said there on the stream that he was switching. He was supposed to bring Vaporeon when I went for a Scald, which would of course be water absorbed by the Vaporeon, and that pretty much actually is the game, because that thing is burned, he can't really recover, because the things he recover I will get back, but of course being that the Scald does so much damage, so he can't roost that back, so he's basically a sitting duck. And because he's been burned, his Earthquake does nothing on me, and I knew that. So yeah, the thing he's gonna do now, of course, bring the Vaporeon, trying to stall me out, or rather, not trying to stall me out, but he had to do something, and Azelf can't hurt me. He doesn't have Fire Blast on Azelf, so I'm just gonna go for Ghost Ball, sacking that off. There's no issue with me there is no residual thing for me of doing so, because I would just bring the Machamp, and Machamp just wanted chaos this Pokemon anyway. So that is what I'm gonna do. Had to bring the Azelf here, I would probably take that out too, because nothing stopped Gyres, just nobody, and that's the Oregon. Yeah, boom, gone. So his last Pokemon is of course a Azelf, and like I said there, alright, he actually had Fire Blast. It was Thunderbolt was missing, but it won't matter because I do have the Sucker Punch on, of course, the Toxicroak, which actually turned out to be a major play this game, or rather, my opponent's Gligar, what a threat that was to be dealt with. I had no idea how to stop it, and of course, being that my opponent is generally good, he actually preserved that Pokemon really well, and I had very few options to play this game better than I did. But luckily we do manage to actually pull this one off, and we are 23 wins with this team. And I'll say this, Stardasher, that was one hell of a game. Good game, man. Good game. So yeah guys, I really hope you enjoyed this game, and like I said, I will be helping Xenon as much as I can when I have the time to, and of course he has the time to, so we can actually until I get things figured out, and hopefully this will do for the time being. And you know, he's been a long time friend, so I really enjoy helping out, and I hope you guys enjoy this content while he gets everything going. And with that said, I really love him, you know, leave a like and stuff like that. Really, I tend to do really bad when it comes to, you know, announcing myself, because in all honesty, I'm a big fan of Xenon, and I really hope that this guy gets back on track. And you know, he got a lot of things to do, he really do, but he's a good friend, and I just hope he soon will be back, and I'm sure you guys think so too. So anyway guys, I want to thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys on my channel if you want to check that out. Until then, take care, bye.